Minecraft Millionaire video. In this episode, I'm going to be doing something different. I haven't really set up any quests to complete or anything like that. Haven't done any more like that. Nope, not one bit. But what I'm wanting to show you is how to set up a blaze farm, well, blaze rod farm, that will make power, as much power as you need, as well as many blaze rods as you could ever want. And it includes just all these items in my inventory. Nothing more, nothing less. So let's get started. First thing we're going to want to set up is the actual cinder pearls, which is just that. Doesn't need water, nothing. Now we set up the autonomous activator, which is going to start burning through some power, but we don't really mind. Then I'm going to want to set up my leadstone energy cell. Set it to input on the bottom, output on the left. That way it'll charge up this autonomous activator. Then the next block I'm going to want to set down is, well, right here. I want to put 2 of these. Okay. Then the generator will go right here. This can burn the blaze rods and or blaze lamps to make power. And then the power is going to be used in this compressor, which is the only reason I need to use IC2 at all in this setup, because otherwise it could just be a pure RF based. Then I need to dig out these 2 blocks, set down this crafting table. We'll use that in a second, but I'm just using that mainly as a placement block for this, the small electric flux generator. Oh boy, that's a mouthful. Then we'll set up these connectors here, and then attach them. Close up that hole since I don't really like that. It messes with my design. And now this is set up, which will convert the EU that this makes into RF for this and here. Then the next item is some place to hold the cinder pearls, which will be collected with this ender collector. Which, if you don't know what the ender collector is, it is a very nice item from extra utilities that can pick up items before they're even technically dropped. It's a neat thing, actually, and let me just put this in here to lock it up. Look. Okay. So the reason why we have this crafting table is because with extra utilities, if you do this with a world interaction upgrade, it will actually craft using whatever inventories are in a 9x9 below this table. So see, it made the blaze powder, put it in here. That's pretty useful. Put down an infinite water source for sprinklers, because nobody wants to have to wait forever for these crops to grow. And you'll actually lose power if you don't use at least 2. But I use 3 just because, who doesn't want their system to go as fast as humanly possible? From there, we have a transfer node pulling out items. We just want to put 1 of anything in here to stop up the back box, so we don't accidentally lose any blaze rods to it, because they will just go in there and be eaten, and then they don't exist anymore. Put that right there. This will make these start soon, I think, right? Yep, there we go. See? Now they start. They make this cool little sprinkler effect, because that's what they are. Sprinklers. A compacting drawer with some blaze rods in it. And this is going to drag them out. What we want is it to only drag out blaze rods. But because of a little glitch I found out, even if you have this to only extract blaze lamps, and then you have this, if you don't lock the drawer, it will pull out the 0 blaze lamps and destroy all the rods, which is not something you want to happen. So from there, we go into that in a mini chest. So if I've done this all correctly, I should just have to go grab some coal. 9 will actually get this system running off almost perfectly, even though, because I've given it just a slight head start. Throw this in, it'll burn, run this compressor, fill up this bat box, and generate RF, which will go into this right here, autonomous activator. And once this is full of power, it will start backlogging here. And once this is done backlogging, it'll backlog in here. And once this is done backlogging, then we'll have this backlog, which this is the backlog I really want it to go to, because once this is done backlogging, this will be able to run almost indefinitely, which is going to be really good for me, especially since I think we almost have enough for one more. I have some blaze powder in here, excess from earlier, whenever I was trying to make do the nether portal, but I haven't made it just yet, so I'm just going to keep this for now. And now we should see it throw a blaze lamp into one of these two locations. As soon as it's done, you'll see this kick to 9, 1, and 0. Well, you'll see the blaze lamp up there in number 1, kick to 1. Yep. Then it kicks down to 0 because it gets pulled out. And it got put in here. So this in here will burn for, what is that? 24,000 ticks, which it takes 200 ticks to cook a single item. So theoretically, this could cook, what, 120 items, which is really nice, especially once we start getting up to higher and higher tiers of fuel. We throw it in here, cook it up, it does beautifully. And then also, it should export one here once it's done with even more, which I can just throw even more in here and keep just kicking the system. There we are. Then we'll go up here and put the rest into the buffer. There we go. And now it should keep compacting them, compressing them, and generating using them. So there should be an indefinite supply that I have going right here. Just an eternal loop, which, caution, these sprinklers will lag you. So you might want to maybe only use 2. I chose 3 just because my computer isn't too bad on handling it, but we'll see how it does. But that's all for this section, and I'm going to head on to the next bit, and I will meet you there. Okay. So this bit here, I want to show you how to turn just blaze rods that I got from my little automatic blaze setup right there into a nether portal. Well, into obsidian. So if I was to set these two right here, then set this down, it'll slowly convert these blaze lamps into obsidian. I'll be right back whenever they're done doing that. Okay, so as you can see, they've switched over into obsidian. Now I'm going to have to, that took about 2 minutes or so, I'm going to have to set this pure daisy up at all these points, and I will be back whenever that's done. Fire's going to go out. Oh, there we go. But no, it does not automatically form it. Okay. Ta-da! Nether portal. Haha! I'm going to, right now, I'm just going to go into the nether and gather what I'm going to need for the next little bit. Which, hint, hint, it's going right here. It has to do with this stuff. Hint. Okay. But other than that, I think that's going to be it for this episode. I hope you all enjoyed this new stuff where I'm not just doing all the tiny little tasks I need to be able to complete a quest. I'm doing things that I was wanting to do, like that back there, that blaze thing, which if I was to show you it right now, you will see that it is currently backstuffed on power. Ha! Which means currently we are wasting power, which is not a good thing. I wish, oh wait, I can't have this outmit signal, so I could technically turn this off if I needed to. Like whenever this has max amount of power or very high amount of power, I'll put a redstone signal, turn this thing off. But yeah, that's just one idea I could do, which I think would look pretty nice. But other than that, I don't have anything else to do in this episode. So I'm going to say thank you all for watching. If you enjoyed this, please join me again next time for another exciting adventure of Minecraft Millionaire. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you enjoyed this, and I will see you all next time. Bye.